I'm Susanna Arnold with K&K Lops, and I was just going to let you know a little bit about my rabbitry. I breed Holland bunnies. They're pedigreed. They're very good quality. This here is Alice, and he's my baby, and he is a free-roaming indoor bunny, and he is one of 6 of my pet Holland Lops that I breed. If you would like more information on a Holland Lop bunny, you can go to my website at www.knklops.com or like us on Facebook.
Alright, what kind of color is that? What kind of color is that Holland Lop?
He's a Vienna marked broken tort, and he has blue eyes.
And how big do they usually
and
get?
He's highly upset that I'm holding him up here for this video.
He's getting tired of it. Do they usually like to be held, or do they?
Yeah, they like to be held, but they don't like to be carried around much where they're prey animals. But the more you do it, the more they get used to it. But he's pretty used to me, so he's okay with it.
He looks thrilled about being on YouTube. So that's a full grown.
Yes, he weighs about 2.5 pounds.
2.5 pounds. So it's not a very big pet at all.
No. And he's the best baby in the world.
And so I guess that would be a good pet for like a kid or somebody who lives in an apartment or something like that. You wouldn't have
as
to have
long as they understand the safety of a bunny and understand that they have to have a supervised area and they do have to have time to run around and play, then they're a good pet for anyone.
Mm-hmm. And so if someone got one of them, how long do they usually live for? Like how long could somebody expect for it to live?
Typically 8 to 10 years.
8 to 10 years? And are they expensive to keep? Like do they?
Not really expensive, but you want a good quality food and a good quality hay. And it's expensive for me sometimes because we do a lot of bunny toys, but there's also a lot of toys that you can make on your own. They don't have to be very expensive. If they have to have a surgical procedure or something like that, it is expensive because they're considered an exotic pet.
And then what kind of surgery is it usually like just to spay and neuter them and stuff like
that? Or
an
emergency surgery for their stomachs or something like that. That's the only con of having a pet bunny is the vet care for bunnies is very hard to find, or at least it is in Southwest Virginia.
Now they don't make any noises really, do they? So they're not like a dog.
Sometimes they make little buzzing noises or little honking noises, but they don't bark or anything like that, and they don't cry. So they're pretty silent.
And then what all colors do you usually have?
It just depends on the genetics. I try to mix it up and do different colors.
What's your favorite color?
Mostly the blues and the lilacs. And of course, Alice here, he's a broken tort. I think he's perfect. But I usually tend to go towards the blues.
Towards the blues. Yeah, he's loving this. He's tickled to death. He's tame though, isn't he? So
he's very tame. All of our bunnies are tame. We try to make them as tame as we can, so they'll be good pets for kids and older adults as well.
Yeah. And then there's not like a whole lot of care for them though, right?
No, they mostly have to be brushed about once a week, and it's always best to litter box train them and make sure that with their heavy molts and stuff that you keep their cages and stuff clean.
So they're litter box trained just like a cat?
Yes, and pine pellets works, I think, better than anything else. So they're pretty easy to litter box train. All of our bunnies are litter box trained.
So it's not hard it's not like trying to train a dog to
go
to, yeah. Well, that's neat, and it just a few days probably, and they're got it down. Okay, and then when you do have one that has babies, how many babies do they usually have?
It just depends. The average seems to be somewhere between 3 and 6.
Okay. Well, is there anything else that you think people should know about before they go into a Holland Lop as a pet?
Just do your research and see if it's something that could fit into your family or in your household. But if you have other questions, just feel free to contact me anytime on my website or on my Facebook page. Thank you.
And what was the website?
www.knklops.com.
That's on the sign behind you. How convenient. It's right there. All right, thank you for the interview. We appreciate you.